Welcome to Xbox Corner, my name is Alex and today I'm going to be taking a look at what's coming to Game Pass this week, covering the period through the 11th of May. I'm liking this week a lot though, 7 games in total for you all, so hit subscribe, join us here on Xbox Corner for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns and lists weekly, and let's get started. Before we do kick this off then, head to cornershop.gg, our official storefront, where right now we have Xbox gift cards and Game Pass digital memberships available to purchase with instant email delivery. You can use code CORNER though at checkout to receive a 10% discount, and we as a channel we receive a small kickback, so everybody wins. As always then, we'll not only be telling you the game, but whether it's coming to console, PC, cloud or whatever combination it may be, and we're starting things this week with Loot River. Now this one, it's out already, but we didn't have a video to cover it last week as it was yet to be announced, and it's installed already on my console, just haven't had time to actually check it out yet. I love the look of this one though. I know many are getting now burnout at this point with the whole roguelike theme, but those that may not be, here is another one for you all. It's a dungeon crawling action game set in a series of procedurally generated labyrinths where you'll be asked to face off against a ton of enemies in combat. Now that might not sound that unique, but what makes it a little bit different is the fact you control and can shift the platforms under your feet. These shifting platforms though, they add a puzzle element to the gameplay, and honestly, surprised this wasn't published by Devolver Digital because it just kind of has, their vibe. Opinions wise then, it's sitting at 74% on Metacritic, so not bad at all, though I will say reviews over on Steam, they are mixed. There seems a few people are advising some questionable design decisions. It's currently available though for console, cloud and PC. It seems as well, when I'm at this point of the video, we actually missed a title last week. It seems to have dropped out of nowhere. That game is NBA 2K22, and I mean, it's basketball, there's very little else I can add outside of it being the latest installment, packing everything from career to building a team to local and online play. No doubt, of course, it's packed full of microtransactions, but you can play it right now on console and clouds. To Yomi then is also available at the time of video release, and this one it comes from Devolver Digital, known for bringing some of the most creative indies to all platforms. This one though, it's playable on console, cloud and PC, and it's throwing you into the shoes of Hiroki, a samurai who has the task of protecting his loved ones and village after his master is killed during an invasion. Its visual style here stunning, a black and white tribute to the movies, and few games will, match it for that style, but sadly, gotta admit, it's a little style over substance this one. The combat's just a little bit, if anything, undercooked, but it is at least a quick playthrough with a runtime of around 3 hours. If you do want to know more on this one, I actually reviewed it here on the channel. I've linked that video in the pinned comment down below, so maybe head there next. Citizen Sleeper then is also available at the time of video release, and this one, not really sure what to make of it honestly, outside of I know I like the look of it, but I've got a feeling it's going to be probably a longer experience, hence it's finding itself behind Yomi and Loot River. It is though a narrative RPG, this one set on a space station which homes thousands of people who are simply trying to survive on the edges of what is an interstellar capitalist society. From what I understand though, there's an element of tabletop play and survival in here, but reviews are out and so far it seems things are extremely positive, with many noting an affecting story and a unique cast of characters. I just love that visual style honestly, and the whole kind of Blade Runner vibe that it's rocking. You can check this one out though on console, cloud and PC. Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Anniversary Edition then arrives on May 10th, and it's hitting console, cloud and PC. Now I played an entry in the series years and years ago. It's one I really need to get back into, but it's a well loved visual novel adventure game, and in this one a group of students are taken to what used to be a popular tourist location for a school trip, but there's a problem, a murderer is on the loose with you. The idea though, investigate these scenes, interview classmates, understand basically what is happening and the motivations. Alongside this then expect mini games in class trials and match up that evidence to figure it all out. I'll be checking this one out myself at some point in the future, but let me know in the comments down below if you've played it. How does this one compare to all the other entries out there? Eiyuden Chronicle Rising then is high up on my list of anticipated games in this first batch for May, and it's releasing on May 10th. Now it's the pre-war tale surrounding many of the cast, and basically it's acting as a companion piece to Eiyuden Chronicle's 100 Heroes that will be releasing in 2023. Now, for those that may not know that game, it was the top funded Kickstarter in gaming back in 2020. Promising to be an action RPG, side-scrolling, this one features not only exploration but town upgrading mechanics, a treasure, and no doubt a whole host of secrets. Seems story-wise it's starting as a simple adventure, but quickly evolves into conspiracy. This also acts as a spiritual sequel to Suikoden, an RPG from the PS1 days. It's a well-loved series though, and there's a whole lot of hype surrounding this one, so I'm really looking forward now to checking it out. It will be available on console, cloud and PC. Closing out the video for the week then, This War of Mine Final Cut, and this one it hits console, cloud and PC, and I can tell you now it is a masterpiece. Donning the tagline "Fuck the War," it is a beautifully realised survival experience that I urge everyone to check out. Not an easy game though, as a warning, but the concept here really is those that find themselves in war often have no choice. They are simply civilians caught in the crossfire, and that is where you come in. The concept though here is this: help these individuals survive, make some incredibly challenging decisions, and watch characters you will grow fond of come and go. Can't say it's an easy game again to play. They did an incredible job of just capturing the horrors of war. I'd even describe it as emotionally draining, but it is again a masterpiece. Its representations in fact were so impactful. In Poland, this is now classed as optional reading for students who are taking sociology, ethics, philosophy and history. Played this one myself on the Switch. It always gets a recommendation from me, so it's great to see it's now getting this opportunity to reach an even wider audience. This Final Cut edition then, it's packing in the base game, a new character, quests, even the 3 previously released DLC expansions, and now of course you can expect a 4K resolution and a readjusted user interface. Even if you give it just a quick look though, try it, I urge you to give it a go. It's one of the best games of recent memory. And that is the week down. Will you be checking any of these out in the coming week on Game Pass? Let me know in the comments down below. If you've played some already as well, let me know what those are and how are those first impressions. With that though, hit subscribe. Join us here on Xbox Corner for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns and lists weekly. And I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.